Oh, okay. That surprised me. Avoid the topic in the future. Ask Lila for help. I'm totally sure Lila knows about Poe's feeling for us. And to avoid just the topic is nothing you should do. Because it's just getting worse. It's always so. Especially when I avoid such a important topic like someone has feelings for you and you just behave like nothing had happened. I just want to go with ask her for help because you know about Paul's feelings for us and maybe has some hidden information what Paul doesn't say to us. I ask Lila for help. Maybe I should drop the topic and let things be the way they are as Paul wants. But this isn't how I want my relationship with Paul to be in the future. The two of us feeling awkward around... That's what I'm saying. The two of us feeling awkward around each other and too many unspoken issues. No, I must dig it a bit further in the one before deciding to let it go. I tap on my bracelet for Lila's contact. Hi Tears, what's up? Hello there. Hey, are you by chance near the university? I'd like to have a talk with you. She groans loudly. Can I say I'm too busy or shit? Nope. Let's meet right now. It's urgent. Oh, okay. I'm running some errands, but I guess we can meet. Give me 5 minutes and we meet in front of the Night Spy. Great, thank you. My voice makes some weird noises. It makes it 10 minutes, not 5. But she comes. Hello. I see Paul already left. Yes. And I guess that's the reason you want to talk with me? Yes. I know I shouldn't laugh, sorry. Alright, spit it. What do you want to talk about? You know how Paul feels about me, right? The miracle here is that you didn't know. How can someone be so obvious? How long has he? From the start, Tears. He's been in love with you since you two met in high school. But you were already in a relationship with Lil, so he kept his feelings to himself and never told anyone. Until we met and I noticed, of course. So you've known about it for years. Just perfect. But now I'm not with Nil anymore. Why doesn't he want to talk about it? Because you don't love him back, Tears. Isn't it obvious? Don't make assumptions. I'm not even sure of my feelings myself. Don't be ridiculous. Ridiculous. You see, Poe is your best friend and nothing else. I mean, I know you care about him and he's important for you. But please don't mix stuff up or you will only hurt him more. I'm aware of that, but maybe... I don't know. I consider it. Tears. No, listen to me. I'm being serious here. Paul needs a couple of years more on Earth while he does his masters, but after that he could join me in Alaya. Once the basic infrastructures are set, Alaya will be open to colonists. I know the selection process will be hard. Tears. But I'm sure the partners of the scientists and technicians who already work in Alaya will get a head start. I'm not against a long-distance relationship in the meanwhile. Tears! Stop daydreaming and listen to me. But I wanted to let you know that I'm talking this seriously. She sighs and casts her gaze down, pressing her lips together. What's wrong? That won't happen, okay? So just forget about it, all of it. Why? You don't know. I know. Paul will never be allowed to go to space. Not to your fucking Alaya or to Satellite City. It's impossible. That's the main reason he doesn't want you to think of him as anything other but a friend. I can't understand. Why? Because of his mayor? Alaya will need teachers too. He made me promise I would never tell you, Tears. Oh, come on. To hell with everything. I will tell you, but once you know about it, please leave Paul alone, alright? I'm not appealed. Tears. Paul has a degenerative illness. He would never pass the medical checkup to leave Earth. What? What I said. I'm sorry, Tears. That can't be true. Why wouldn't he tell me such a thing? Shh. Don't yell. I think I'm the only one who knows about it, apart from his family. He doesn't want anyone's pity, especially yours. I can't believe my ears. The worst thing is that it makes sense, knowing Paul as I know him. What is it? He looks so healthy. He is healthy. With moderate exercise, a good diet, and medication, he can be healthy for years. He's still young, but he will start to feel the effects in less than 10 years. And if worse comes to worse, he can end up with a wheelchair in about 15 years. No way. That can't be. There must be something. His family has tracked him to many specialist doctor. They hope there will be a better medication for him in the future. But it might come too late for Paul. I study my shoes for a long moment. Paul. What's the name of the illness? Let me research about it. She nods and taps on her bracelet. It's called Huntington disease. I skim through the online information about Paul, Ines, and Lilla's bracelet. The details are horrifying. Lilla turns her face to avoid looking at me. Life expectancy in HD is generally around 20 years, following the onset of visible symptoms. I don't know if I can cope with this information. Do you want to sit down? You're trembling. I nod. My knees feel extremely weak right now, so sitting down might be a good idea. We walk to a nearby bench and rest there in silence. I hope you understand why Poe didn't want you to know. He wants you to reach a goal and go to a liar and to be happy. I must my hair with uneasiness. He thinks I would stay by his side out of pity. That would I give up my dream for him? She nods eerily silent. Does he think that I might renounce to going to space? That I tried to put my relationship before my career as I tried with Nil? With the same story outcome, yeah. I see. My head has started to ache and I feel terribly depressed. I get up from our bench. I'm going home. Please don't tell Poe you know about this. I can't promise. But don't worry, I won't tell him anything until I have thought pretty plenty about it. Right now my head is a mess. She nods and hugs me lightly before turning to leave. Please take a rest, Tears. You need it. She's definitely right. I go home with the prospect of turning in early. I've just arrived home in the evening when my bracelet pings. Oh, it's Roy. Roy, tell me any news? In fact, yes. No came to visit me this afternoon. His voice is excellent. I don't know what exactly you told her, but she confessed to me. Oh my, that's awesome. Is she leaving the team then? No, but it's even better than that. She will leave her work. Really? That's... wow, great. She's moving in with me and will allow me to help her in the future. I'm so happy for the two of you. Roy makes a long pause and I'm sure he's trying to stop grinning and go back to his serious demeanor. I fulfill my part of the deal. I'm sending you the address where your friend is. It's a storeroom in a quiet street near the harbor. Oh, thank God. Mark must never know though. I'll tell him the prisoner managed to escape through his own means, okay? Okay, of course. Thank you, Roy. And good luck with Noor. Thank you. See you around, Tears. He cuts the conversation and I run to the door, my heart pumping madly in my chest. Paul and I search for the storeroom, following the location Roy sent to my memory bracelet. All of the buildings in the area look the same, and the numbers are barely visible under the weak light of the few street lamps. I think it's this one. Paul nods by my side and we take out some items from our backpacks. Pliers, bolt cutters and a crowbar. The huge metallic door looks sturdy but old. It takes around 5 minutes to break it. Ouch! My hand. You okay? Yes, it's nothing. Let's push it open. The place is quite big, with some boxes spilled on the side and a bit of very trash lying around. It takes us a moment to see Bio, who is rubbing his eyes crouched in a corner. He was probably sleeping until our noise woke him up. Tears? And friend. Hello. Are you okay, Bio? How have you? He clumsily stands up, apart from being half asleep and very pale. Bio looks unharmed. We better leave the question for later. Let's get out of here. Oh yes, please. I think it would be safe if you stay at my apartment for now. Bill opens his mouth to complain, but he thinks better about it. Actually, you might be right. Let's go before the gorilla comes back, please. While we walk to my apartment, we decided it's really better for Bill to keep hidden until the things clear up. He called his parents and his flatmates from my bracelet. I promised him to ask Roy to give his bracelet back as soon as possible. So he's mostly calm and composed again when he reached home. Paul leaves us then. It's late and I think he prefers to give us some privacy in case Bill needs to vent. He looks around my apartment unimpressed. I make you something to eat. I hope sandwich suffocates? Sure. He finally sits down on my bed and sides staring at the floor deep in thought. So, what are we going to do now? We need to find out that they compromised Marx clearly. Everything I found so far only proves the existence of the Alliance, but an eminence in the field like Mark can easily refute it using fake data, yes. I'm Billabere, sadly. I place a tray with 2 sandwiches, a Coke bottle and glasses on my desk beside my laptop in case Bill to serve himself. I sit down on my desk chair and we munched in silence for a moment. Oh, now that I think of it, I never got to tell you about my findings on Mark's bracelet, right? Anything interesting? Not among the figures I was able to copy, no. But Mark's bracelet had an extra slot. How come? Like the older models? Yes, which his is not and might be custom made. Maybe yes. He's loaded enough to spend money on unnecessary stuff like that. But what for? What kind of slot was it? Remember when some 5-6 years ago bracelet memories still required an external memory card? For additional space, yes. Do you think that's what it is? That would mean Mark has some documents stored away in a safe place. We just need to find where. I think Mark might have hidden cameras in his office and perhaps also in the labs. That's how he found out I've been sneaking into his office. We find a way of searching his office again. We just need to find the cameras and disconnect them. I've seen how easy it is with the right knowledge. It's rather late. You were already asleep when I arrived to the storeroom, right? He nods and looks around again. Yes, do you mind if we share your bed? It's a queen size anyway. I won't disturb you. Of course, no problem. He showers and lies down by my side. The two of us are so tired that I request B's soft snores, just seconds before I also fell asleep. The next day is the first day of lessons after the Christmas break. I met with Paul after a short moment before my classes. He's worried about B's state of mind after being kidnapped in the cold storeroom for days. I try to reassure him. Bill is strong and seems quite alright, although furious and eager to get revenge, of course. Anyway, I keep our conversation short since the two of us have class. I promise I'll call him later. Everybody's excited sharing their Christmas stories, but I feel left out of all the enthusiasm. I feel tense and nervous. Since I don't want Mark to notice any difference in my behavior, I go to the lab when class is over, grabbing something to eat. My lab mates arrive more or less at the same time. With things being still awkward between us, we greet each other with a hand wave and start our computers. Hello there. Akira, what are you doing here? What, can't I pass a student? I'm not much older than them. Hello. Hi, who's your friend, Tears? I grab Akira's forearm and mumble to her. It's not about your age. PhD students are more or less your same age. But this part of the faculty is not exactly open to general public. Ren keeps questioning us with his eyes. Sorry, this is Akira, a friend of mine. Hiya. Your name is Akira? I'm Ren. He speaks a long tirade in Japanese addressed to her. I'm sorry, I can't speak Japanese. Oh, I assumed you were an exchange student like me. No, my grandpa was Japanese, but my parents were born here. Sorry. No worries. I clear my voice and call Akira's attention. Yes, I came here to speak to Tears. See you around, Ren. Bye. Let's go to the corridor. We'll have more privacy.
What a dark and depressing corridor.
You get used to it. What did you want? It's strange to have you here.
Well, Roy summoned us for a meeting last evening.
A meeting without me. How nice.
We were mostly talking about you, but relax. Roy told us about that friend of yours Mark asked him to kidnap. And about other things. We were a bit worried about Mark's intentions by now, to be honest. Kidnapping someone goes a bit beyond what I feel comfortable doing. And even Roy, being ex-army and all, wasn't okay with it.
Great. I'm glad I judged you a lot right.
If she's uncomfortable talking about this, she doesn't show it. She's the same easygoing Akira, cool with everything.
I wanted to let you know that we'll try to help you, Turs.
Me?
Yes. Your friend and you are planning something, if I'm not mistaken. Well, you can count on us.
Wow. That's unexpected.
It shouldn't. We are the good ones, remember?
Of course. Thank you, Akira. That takes a load off my mind.
I guess so much. That's what I came. Roy seems to be... busy.
Yes.
I should leave now, but here's my contact information. Ping me whenever you need something.
She taps her thumb on my bracelet and leaves me with a wink and a spring in her steps. What a turn of events. Now that I have Bio back by my side and the other team backing me up, everything has a brighter look. Maybe we can really fight Mark now and win against him. Come in. Oh, Tears, how rare of you to pop up my office. You always seem to be so busy lately. I'm sorry. I'm aware of that. In fact, that's why I'm here. I've brought you a cappuccino from the cafeteria. Ah, that's nice. Thank you, Tears. I sit down on the armchair in front of his desk and place the 2 mugs on the shiny surface. I quickly grab mine and sip from it. I thought you maybe wanted to see me for something else? I'm sorry. I had a stupid stomach bug during the last days of the break, and I'm not feeling myself yet. Maybe another day. He finally takes his coffee and drinks from it. Good. That's a pity, but can't be helped, I guess. Take care and rest, you know, you tend to overwork yourself, and that's when viruses attack. I know. Well, I will see myself off then. Already? Well, thank you for the coffee, Tears. Mark, already leaving? What's wrong? He stops in his tracks and looks at me. I'm going home early today. I think you might have passed me that stomach bug, Tears. Oh no. If that's the case, I'm really sorry. He flinches and when his stomach makes a double flip, but manages to keep his manners under control. Don't worry about that. Sorry, Tears. I really have to go. What happened? Is Mark alright? Oh yes, he is. By the way, isn't it a bit late already? Perhaps we should take it easy for the rest of the day. Or we risk catching a virus like Mark. Does he have the flu? I shock and pretend to start packing my belongings. I don't know, maybe? He did look sick. Oh, poor guy. Let's call it a day then. Sorry, what about dinner? Why not? Let's ask Ren. Okay. 10 minutes later, I'm completely alone in my lab. I send a message to Beale and go out to the corridor and wait for them. Hello, Tears. Is the coast clear? Completely. Hi, guys. Akira, how much time do you need to hack the camera feed? Since you only need the cameras inside the lab and Mark's office, give me 5 minutes. She crouches near the lab door and opens a small laptop. Soon her fingers fly over the keyboard. How are you, Beale? Recovered from the bad experience? I guess. I don't have any other option, right? I don't know if flat sharing with Tears helps though. This guy here can be really messy. Hey, I'm right here, you know? Bea chuckles, amused by our bickering. Actually, stop right there or start searching for a hotel. It's done. The camera will show us the picture until I connect them again. Great. Thank you, Akira. I'll stay at the corridor while you search inside. I'll whistle if something comes this way. A nod and my friends and I walk hurriedly to Mark's office. Beale opens the office door with his key.